Are you ready for amazing adventures and to create some of your most memorable camping experiences ever? All for free? Of course, you could go through the manual, lengthy process of searching Google Earth to try to find a speck of cleared land in a remote forest and hope that it's a good place to camp for free. Or keep your fingers crossed that a Google search will show you all your free campground options. But we're not gonna do that.
Nope.
Because in this video, we're going to use technology to our advantage and quickly discover epic places to camp for free. But first things first, where are these free camping spots or campsites? What are your free camping options? Number one, our national forests and the Bureau of Land Management. These are public lands where you can camp for free. And when camping in these areas, this is called dispersed camping. Dispersed camping is also referred to as dry camping, wild camping, boondocking, and also free camping. Number two are county and city parks or campgrounds. Number three on my list is casinos. Number four are rest stops. Number five are businesses like farms, breweries, wineries, and museums. Number six is business parking lots. Now the fun part, how to find these free camping spots. And let's start with dispersed camping first. Find National Service Forest camping spots on their website. They say the best way to find the areas that are open for dispersed camping is to contact a National Forest Service office. Because dispersed camping is the official term used by both the Bureau of Land Management and the National Forest Service, when you're calling and talking to them, be sure to specifically reference dispersed camping. Forest rangers know their local area, so they can provide you with a wealth of information so you can plan accordingly. One of the things to ask them about is the roads, because dispersed camping spots are most often on secondary and forest roads. And these roads aren't like the roads you're used to driving on. I found this out the hard way while searching for a dispersed camping spot in the Ozarks. My husband and I, we were towing our camper up a Forest Service road when two things happened. First, the road we were on turned into a road that we had no business towing a camper on. And secondly, we discovered we were on a road that was headed up a mountain. But when we realized this, it was too late, because there was no place to turn a camper around. If I had talked to a ranger, I would have known this. It was stressful, but I did get to spend Christmas Eve on top of a mountain. So luckily, we made it. Also, it's important to talk to them about any restrictions or guidelines because these vary. I'll leave a link to all the National Forest Service locations in the video description below and all of the other resources that I'm going to mention coming up. And that way, it's going to be easy for you to find all of these resources. Coming up next, I'm going to share with you the best apps to find dispersed camping and other places to camp for free. But first, I need to share with you 5 really important tips and things you need to know about dispersed camping. Number 1, you're not going to have any hookups or a dump station, so plan ahead. Number 2, you can't make reservations. You might head out to a single dispersed camping spot only to get there and find that somebody else is already camping there. So always be prepared by having alternative backup ideas. Number 3, you might encounter some really rough roads to get some of these dispersed camping spots. Number 4, you're probably not going to have any cell service. So bring along a paper map that has Forest Service roads on it or download a map ahead of time. And this is so important. The Forest Service does have printed and digital maps available on their website, and of course I'll leave that information below as well. Number 5, when you're dispersed camping or camping for free anywhere, always remember to respect the environment and leave no trace. It's important to leave your camping spot like you found it or better. This means packing out your own trash, being mindful of noise levels, and avoid damaging natural resources. Now, let's take a look at 6 of the best apps to use to find free camping spots and places to camp for free across the country. But each one of these apps does offer something just a little bit different, especially the last one on the list because it's recently become one of my favorites to find semi-free but very unique overnight camping. The USFS and BLM Campgrounds app has over 5,000 U.S. Forest Service and Bureau of Land Management campgrounds, along with dispersed camping spots throughout the USA. While not all of the campgrounds are free on this app, they tend to be low cost or free. But you can also filter by just dispersed camping to find just the free dispersed camping spots. The Dyrt Pro is what I'm calling the granddaddy for planning a camping trip and finding places to camp. This app is loaded with features, but I'm not going to go through all of them because that would take some time to show you everything. What you need to know is that they have a free and a pro version, but the pro version has 5 useful features if you're looking for free places to camp. And of course, the first useful feature is that you can search for free camping spots on a map. The second useful feature is people who have camped here can upload photos. This is going to be useful because viewing photos quickly will let you get a really good feel for what the camping spot really is going to look like. And the third useful feature is people can leave reviews. Reviews are always important, but especially when you're looking for free places to camp, because you can find some real gems or some really sketchy places, and of course, everything in between. So just like seeing photos, reading reviews when searching for dispersed camping spots or even for camping at free campgrounds, this can be very helpful. And the fourth useful feature is this app has a public land map layer feature. This is useful when you're driving around looking for a dispersed camping spot. You'll know if a spot you find is actually located on the Bureau of Land Management or the U.S. Forest Service land. So you're going to know whether or not it's okay to camp there. And the fifth useful feature is its offline maps. As I said, when dispersed camping, the odds are you will not have good cell service. So being able to access the maps offline is going to come in really handy. Up next is Campendium, and Campendium has been around for a long time. You can use the Campendium app to search for free or dispersed camping, or you can search on their website. But Campendium has a database of user-submitted free camping spots, including campgrounds, dispersed camping spots, welcome centers and rest stops, casinos, businesses that let you park overnight in their parking lots, such as Walmart, Cabela's, Cracker Barrel, or any other place someone has found where you can camp for free. Here's a quick tip for you also. When you plan to stay overnight at a business parking lot, you should always call ahead and get the okay from a manager. This app also allows its users to upload photos and leave reviews. The next app is freecampsites.net, but this app is only available for Android users. So if you use an iPhone like I do, you can use their website to search for free places to camp. This is another app that gets us camping spots from the people that use it and share the free camping spots that they find. So that's why it's a good idea to use a couple of the most popular free camping spot apps or websites, because each one of them has different users, so they're all going to have different free camping spots. And if you have a favorite app to find free places to camp, please let me know. One important thing to note is that you won't find Walmarts and Cracker Barrels or other free overnight parking opportunities on this app, because this app focuses on public lands and county and city parks. Another fast and easy way to find free camping spots is to watch YouTube videos. Yes, YouTube. To do this, just go to YouTube online or use the YouTube app and search for either free camping or dispersed camping in your desired location. You're going to be surprised what you will find. I found some real gems searching for free camping using YouTube. Harvest Host is what I call a semi-free camping option, because you do have to pay to be a Harvest Host member to get access to their Harvest Host free camping locations. But as a member, you get access to nearly 5,000 businesses where you can camp overnight in a self-contained RV for free. Or if you add on their Boondockers welcome plan, You also get access to nearly 4,000 additional property owners that let you camp on their property for free. The benefit of adding on the Boondockers Welcome Plan is that about 70% of these have hookups. Camping at dispersed camping spots and free camping places can be a little different than just pulling into a campground. And the best way to learn how to disperse camp or boondock is to learn from the pros, from people that do this all the time. So I highly recommend that you watch this video next, because 11 very experienced boondockers share their #1 tip or their favorite accessory that they wouldn't want to go dispersed camping or boondocking without. So click here to watch this video next.